Dolly Parton passed away today, and we just found out earlier today. And I really wanted to take a moment for Renee and I to talk about her because she had such an impact on, of course, music, but also movies. And she was 80 years old and she's an incredible woman, so talented, such a light, still working daily, so inspiring, and just so many memories of her. She's such an icon that is so familiar and so beloved. I did used to listen to Dolly back in like the 80s, and I loved her back then. And I don't really listen to country too much currently, but again, she is one of those people that transcends genres. She's such a light and she gave so much. So in saying that, she did music, movies, television, songwriting, and there's just nobody like her. So I would love to start with a movie or movies with you, Renee. And I want to know, is there a Dolly movie or a particular moment from one of her movies that really sticks with you?
I love Steel Magnolias. It's just one of my favorite movies in general, but it's a iconic Dolly movie too, and as a fellow glamour technician, I always loved Truvy and all the little things she said. But the one that she said in there, there were two people, one that's kind of serious and I really take it to heart. And then the other one's just kind of a fun quote, but smile, it increases your facial value. And I just thought, what a fun, that's just, I don't know. I've just always thought that I actually had it on a mirror in one of my bathrooms. And I just think it's such an iconic thing to think about, And then another one that she said is just kind of funny was, I don't trust anyone who does their own hair. I don't think it's normal. And I've always loved that. And as someone who went to cosmetology school, it was just perfect.
That is amazing. I love those. And I love those memories. I love those quotes. So good. I also agree. Steel Magnolias is so good. And the one that stands out to me, I just remember her presence in those along with all the famous lines that she had. She had such a warmth and just like that Southern wisdom. And yeah, just some of the lines are so unforgettable. And it makes me want to go back and watch them. And I thought when you were talking about quotes, I thought you were going to bring up this one. Laughter through tears is my favorite emotion. Oh, I just feel like that's such a Dolly in itself. But also, I love 9 to 5. I love that movie. She sings the main song, which is, can stick in your head. But she was so good in that. And she stands up to her boss. So I just think that that's really great. In The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, she sings I Will Always Love You, which became such a big hit. That was like, I think 10 years before Whitney Houston even sang it. She was in Rhinestone with Sylvester Stallone. And then of course, all her current like Christmas movies and everything currently out there right now. She was just so active. Okay. Songs. I would love to know if there's so many. I know there's so many, but are there any songs that stand out to you?
So she did a rock album not too many years ago. And I was so excited for that because it's just, again, like you were saying, how she just transcends all the genres, all the different things. And so it was just such a neat collaboration with, she had Miley, of course, on there. And she did a song with Elton John and Debbie Harry and Joan Jett.
Wow.
Peter Frampton and Simon Le Bon from Duran Duran. And I'm trying to think who else. Richie Sambora and Steve Perry too. I think Steve Perry, they do Open Arms, I believe, is what the one that they
wow.
did. And the album's called Rockstar by Dolly. And it is just, there's even some, they did Brandy Carlisle and Pink joined her for Rolling Stones. I Can't Get No Satisfaction. It's just such an iconic, there's so many people involved in this album. And again, it was just a fun side of her because she's always so glamorous and so whatever. And then she kind of took on this little rock persona with her, still her very Dolly costumes and things, rock and Dolly costumes. And so I love rock music and it was just such a fun album. And I'm just glad it was something she got to do because she wanted to do it. And she just thought it would be fun. And so if you haven't listened, you need to listen because it's so good. And she's got so many iconic songs, but that album just really, I think, it was just one of those things. It was just such a favorite. Everything was so much fun on it for me.
I'm surprised. I heard about this and then something happened and I didn't get to go listen to it. So I'm so excited that you brought this up because I really want to go listen to it because everybody you mentioned, I'm such a fan, such a fan.
Mhm.
So, and to hear Dolly sing with them, I think I might have seen little clips of something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I'm really excited to revisit that. Really excited. So I don't know. I might have to go listen to it. We might have to have a conversation about that. We'll see
All
if
right.
that works out. But I would say there are so many songs that she sings. Every time she opens her mouth, she can
Mhm.
sing anything. Like, that's why I'm like, oh, she's such a loss because her voice is just amazing. But of course, the song Jolene comes up in my head. It's just one of the songs that just, it's so good. Every time someone goes on American Idol or The Voice, they sing the song and you can't help but think of Dolly Parton singing that. But I have to say, one of my all-time favorite songs is her duet with Kenny Rogers singing Islands in the Stream.
Oh, so good.
It's so amazing. It gets me every time. I love her voice and his voice. They're together. And mind you, Kenny Rogers, he had an iconic voice too. And it's just so sad. It's sad, but I love that we still have the music that they shared with us. And yeah, even her songwriting. She's written so many famous songs that we know or don't know that it's her that sang it. But man, just amazing. Well, I kind of already said it, but I do want to say that she wasn't just a country singer. She became a fabric of so many people's lives. And I think that's the definition of an icon. And just her body of work is so amazing. Wait, one more thing I wanted to bring up. I happened to look her up right before we're recording our episode. And I saw that I think it was her nephew on Instagram, and he addresses people in a video. And I think already it had like 6.1 million views when I saw him talking. And of course I had to comment in it because she's just so amazing. And I think I said in there, I'm so glad that we got to live when you got to live. It's a different podcast, different person, but it's kind of like how with Michael Jackson. Like, I'm so glad we got to live when he got to live. And so many artists, we are so many of the artists that we've talked about, Renee, in the past, that we'll continue to talk about in the future. Because I know we both are such music fans, along with being movie and TV fans. So it's just music just moves you. And it's like music can take you back to a moment when you were so young, and it makes you feel and relive that time again. Music is very, very powerful. So anyway, Dolly Parton, one of a kind. We will miss you. May she rest in peace.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. We hope we gave you some insight, something to think about. Remember to subscribe to Screens in Focus, and we would love it if you would share this podcast with a friend. Keep watching, keep exploring, and keep those screens in focus. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.